Hello everybody out there, and welcome back here with the future once again to another showcase and review. And today we are going to be taking a close look at the mint on card Mega Construx Heroes Masters of the Universe Man-at-Arms figures from Series 4 that's released in January 2019. I did not have any of Series 4 yet, and I just saw these at my local Walmart, or one of my local Walmarts, and I had to pick it up. I already had two from Series 3. I had 3 figures from Series 1 of the Mega Construx Heroes line. I have 4 now Masters of the Universe figures, including Man-at-Arms, from the Mega Construx Heroes line. I've been a big fan of Mega Construx since they were Mega Blocks. Mega Brands was bought out by Mattel in 2017. I think everybody knows the story about that. And they became, the Mega Blocks became the Mega Construx to kind of differentiate them from their bigger blocks and stuff like that. But yeah, coming from the Masters of the Universe, it's Man-at-Arms, the master mechanic. He was awesome at, anything that had to do with weaponry. The master of weapons, I should have said. But anyway, it's Duncan, aka Man-at-Arms, that we're going to be taking a look at this time. I have Skeletor, Faker, and He-Man. They actually have made an Evil Lyn for Series 4-2 from the Masters of the Universe, or MOTU Wave, whatever you want to call it. And they also have a Teela and Beastman that I did not get a hold of and never did see from Series 2 or Wave 2, whatever you want to call it, from this line of figures, the Mega Construx Heroes. They're not as easy to find in stores around where I'm at as it seems like some people have. So yeah, we're going to take a closer look at this, little info on Man-at-Arms. Before I get to do that, I want to say thanks for everybody who's subscribed lately, dropped any comments, given me any likes, left any feedback. Make sure if this is your first time viewing that you hit that subscribe button and hit the notification bell to be notified for all my new videos. And I appreciate all the support here on my channel. It's much appreciated. And now let's take a look at the 2019 Mattel Mega Construx Masters of the Universe Series 4 Man-at-Arms action figures, I call it, because they're like little mini action figures, even though they're like buildable figures. They're still action figures, in my opinion. They're just small little action figures. So that's what I love about these. But anyway, let's take a look at them, guys. Gotta love it. Okay, so as you can see here, I have lined out all of the Mega Construx Heroes figures that I have. Actually, let me switch these around real quick so I can put them in order of their series, which I should have had already done. But I obviously wasn't thinking. So here we have, from Series 1, we have the Alien Xenomorph, and a big shout out to my friend Michael the 2-Ply. He has an awesome channel and loves aliens and Alien, and this is the Aliens Xenomorph, and you got a little face hugger in there and stuff. I love these figures, and we'll just take a closer look at them here under some good lighting. But yeah, just like I said, little mini figures, and look at the detail, articulation on this thing. For just a small figure. And even my friend 2-Ply took a look at this in one of his reviews, and he really liked it, if I can remember correctly. But yeah, you got the little checklist that comes inside. This was Series 1, and as you can see in the first wave, they were putting Mega Construx Heroes on the packaging, and then Series 1 down to the left, and the figure up to the left-hand corner. And these were also from Series 1. It was the MOTU figures out of the wave, and you had, the Overlord of Evil himself, Skeletor. And me being a big Masters of the Universe fan, I had to pick these up. I've picked up all the MOTU ones that I have saw lately. But like I said, Teela and Beastman and Evil Lyn have bypassed my purchases so far, because I wanted to purchase both of those, but I have not seen them in, or all 3 of them. On the back here, other figures from Wave 1 that you could get. Like I said, many different licenses and properties that they do. The Alien Xenomorph and Colonial Marine, and then you have a Borg there from Star Trek The Next Generation and Captain Picard, and then a He-Man right there. And of course, I picked up Skeletor, and I was very lucky after grabbing Skeletor, which it took me, I picked up Skeletor second actually, so the first one that I picked up before I was able to get a hold of Skeletor, and you can see he has his Havoc staff and everything, since this is a MOTU review. Might as well say that. And I love the little stance that they make, with Skeletor on there in the block, but I love the way these look on card, with a version of their carded selves in a figure form there. over to the left. I think that's very neat. But yeah, the next one, obviously, of course, I had to get the main man himself, He-Man, the master of the universe. But this guy is the man, and obviously there is a look and very good design, you know, on the like Dutch boy type haircut that he always had. And, you know, he's got his armor, the power sword, and the shield. Gotta love it, the gauntlets, the waist belt, the furry loincloth and boots. Just what you would expect out of a small He-Man figure. It's like they just took the actual He-Man figure from 1982 and just shrunk them down. But you can see Series 1 had the Mega Construx heroes on them. Same figures on the back of each of them, except, you know, the figure that you would get would not be pictured on the back. And of course, you had Skeletor instead. But the next figure was from Wave 3 that I picked up. And I picked up two figures from Wave 3. The first was this Ninja Turtles, Eastman and Laird's Mirage Comics first appearance, Leonardo. And I love this one. Other than being in black and white and color, I think they made a black and white wave in the Mega Bloks brands years back. But look at this guy. He is so sweet. If I remember correctly, the first original comics were not in color, but they did them later on, so this is a colored version. But a very good look at what the original colored versions of the Turtles would have looked like in figure form there. And he's got, you know, a couple katanas there, and then the classic blue face mask instead of the red there too. But Leonardo, great one to have because I'm a big Turtles fan as well. Had to show that because he was from Wave 3. And also, keeping in the line with Masters of the Universe, I picked up Faker here, the doppelganger, the robotic version of He-Man made by Skeletor. And I think I failed to mention in the last video, the video that I actually reviewed this on, I failed to mention that they actually went as far as to put the sticker on his chest. The classic version would have a sticker on the chest of some robotic workings underneath the armor there. And they actually have that on the chest. You cannot see it too. You can see it a little bit here in the packaging, but not too well. And I think I failed to mention that now that I think about it. But he has the same hair. Basically just a use of parts there of He-Man with new paint schemes. That's all it is. But different. They used Skeletor's armor and gave him a power sword and a battle axe, though. Orange battle axe and power sword. But Faker, always one of my favorite characters from the MOTU line from back in the day and to this day. And it was very cool to have a version of Faker in Mega Construx Heroes form. And if I remember correctly, they were releasing these in the order that they were released back originally, back in the day when they were released. And now let's take a look at the main man himself here, the master of weaponry himself, and it is none other than He-Man's right-hand man, Man-at-Arms, aka Duncan. That was his real name. Obviously his foster daughter, I believe, was Teela. So Teela and Man-at-Arms were always seen, you know, side by side when he was just Duncan himself and Prince Adam, and they're all just hanging around. But yeah, he was like the protector and helper, right-hand man of He-Man, and helped him, you know, make all kinds of weapons and everything like that. But you can see Series 4 kind of took different liberties as they started putting the figure to the right instead of the left of the card. As you can see in the past waves, it's to the left, but this one is to the right. And I love the Masters of the Universe logo on the card back, and you can see the Mega Construx logo now is different for the new waves, as it was different here on these cards, and you can see there, I knocked it over, but you can see here it's differently done on the newer card than the older. And the Masters of the Universe logo was on the right and the figure on the left. Now the figure is to the right and the logo's on the left. So they switched it up. And even the bubble, the blister card, is to the left now instead of being on the right side of the packaging. which makes sense since the figure art is moved to the right side. So I don't know why they did that, but I guess Mattel decided to switch them up a little bit. You can see the later waves never had the Mega Construx Heroes brand on them, or do not have Mega Construx labeled like the first wave did there, like with Skeletor, Mega Construx Heroes Skeletor. This one just says Man-at-Arms. But I've always loved Man-at-Arms. One of my favorite figures from the original He-Man line. I've not been able to obtain an original figure of Man-at-Arms, but I have obtained like 10 original He-Man figures lately, and I did a review on them not too long back. I'll put that up in the suggested box to the right, and you can go back and check out all 10 of those. But yeah, you gotta love Man-at-Arms. On the back here, you see other figures from the line. You can see the Evil Lyn that they made, and you can see they did a Hellboy there, and also you have Ezio from Assassin's Creed and Kratos there from God of War, and also the T-800 endoskeleton from Terminator. There's been a lot of Terminator figures released in the waves. I don't think we looked at the Series 3 figures. T-1000 in liquid form, and then T-800 there, and then you have a green acid blood colored Xenomorph, and then you have Data and the Leonardo to the left here, the Eastman and Laird's Mirage Comics first appearance. And then, you know, like I said, from Wave 1, just to get a spectrum on all the different figures they have that I've already showed. And of course the figure within is not going to be showed on the card back. So very, very sweet to pick up one more piece to the Masters of the Universe collection of the Mega Construx. They actually did a set of like 5 or 6 of them, all the versions that they've done so far in one big set, and it's very cool looking carded, and I really want to get it. I think it's like $20, $19.99 or something like that before tax, but I plan on grabbing that whenever I get some more money. But yeah, Mega Construx Masters of the Universe 2019 Series 4 Man-at-Arms, 22 pieces you can see there too. Your Man-at-Arms stand there. Great look at this figure here. You can see all the way around, and I love to keep these carded, so yeah. Sorry about the not getting them out and checking them out, but this is a mint on card video and a carded collection, so as you can see here, I'm just trying to amass this carded collection. I like the way they look on card. But yeah, if I was going to bust one open, I'd just buy 2 of them for, you know, $4.97 a piece. They go for about $5 at Walmart. But yeah, that's a look at Man-at-Arms. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Drop a comment down below. Give me a like if you like what you see. And until next time, I hope everybody enjoyed this look at the Mega Construx 2019 Man-at-Arms by Mattel, Series 4. And until next time, guys, keep collecting. And as always, peace out.